Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL. And today I thought I'd give a try to this pattern, 75887, over on friendshipbracelets.net. I'm gonna copy a big chunk here of it and bring it over to my template, paste it in, and then if we go to layer, we can transform it and rotate it. Doesn't matter which direction, it is symmetrical, so that's okay. Now we will enlarge it like that, and then get the move to tool. Whoa, we'll see, put that back real quick. All right, and scooch this over. Now I am very indecisive as to what to start as the middle. I think we're gonna try this little pretzel-y thing. The string I have that I've picked out for it is like a purple and then a really light purple. So we'll get a light purple here in a minute. Paint bucket, still similar. So yes, that's correct. Oh wait, we have to anchor our floating layer and then go to the correct layer to be able to do the thing. And hopefully you can't hear the construction that's going on underneath the house right now. I don't know what the heck these guys are doing, but all right, so that's the center. I'll go ahead and kind of color it in so you can see what that's gonna do. There's a thing there and there. Skips a space and makes our little figure eight. We did a bracelet recently, right? I had the same little figure eight, but it didn't have all the rest of this. This is pretty crazy. So this one is a diamond. Oh yeah, and there's a dot here and here. I'm guessing this is probably true. Those dots are necessary because it's the dark color comes against the dark color. You can't make it light if the two strings that are tying knots are both dark. And so that's why there's these series of dots like this, which is cool. I mean, it's not like something went wrong. So we're back to the more pretzel-like one up here at the top. And then guess this would be like that. All right, so now I just need to fill in a quarter of this. So I'm going to choose the top right side. And I only have to work out 3 strings because there's only 3 of the darker ones, and then there's 3 lighter ones. We'll add in the lighter color here in a minute. I'll show you how you can do that in one big swoop. I guess technically we wouldn't have to. I mean, if you just left it as the colors, this purple and that blue, it would be pretty obvious what the two things are. But in case you want to do it in a more interesting fashion, I'll show you how it's done. All right, so then the next one is this. Now it looks like I'm doing a zigzag here in the center, but that's not true because it's mirrored on the other side. The string coming down on the left-hand side would come across. It's just the fact that like there's a mirror effect going on here, and that's why it looks like I'm zigzagging when I'm really not at all. Again, that's why I think this is going to be a really, really easy bracelet, and it kind of excited for that. That seems like we haven't done a whole lot of easy bracelets here, so at least not lately. It seems like lately it's just been more and more complex. And as far as like making these patterns, easy or not, I still want to make a pattern for myself before diving into it, because yes, I could take a look at this sample thing here that we took and just pick a spot and call it the top, and then kind of run with it until I run out of strings. But then it may not end up centered really nice, and like, I don't know, I really like when a bracelet has a definitive middle and that everything kind of radiates, you know, the same on both sides. And I don't know, it just to me, it elevates what a bracelet can be. There's nothing wrong if you can't, you know, do this because you don't have a computer or something, that's fine. But if you have a computer and you have some time, this really elevates the whole bracelet game. So there we go. We got the top half. I can hide the sample and get our select tool. And we'll select this whole top right part. Control C, Control V. Flip it so we get it on the other side. We just anchor that layer and merge it down. Now we'll copy the whole top half. Control C, Control V. And flip it here. Again, we have to anchor it and merge down. So there's our whole bracelet. Now I told you we were going to change out the other color. It's a very bright, kind of like that. So we will select my color, which will grab up all of the blue, go to paint, fill hole selection, and paint, and instantly we have it all. So that's kind of how the bracelet will look. I like it. I think it's kind of fun. It'll be neat to do something that's a little bit easier. Obviously, it's going to use the lighter color a lot more. Like that's distinctively, I can see it just from here. So yeah. Quick shout out to my YouTube members for making this stuff possible. We go through a lot of string and a lot of stuff. In fact, I just bought a new camera, which is going to go towards the possibility of making things outside of this little space here. I don't know if we'll be able to like go to the beach or what, but we're going to try out some new things. So I'm really excited about that. So there we go. All right. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. And as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.